Hello there, and welcome back to the bar. Here we are today in my temporary bar on lockdown in my sitting room at home, and we are continuing down this series of the commercial implications of good or poor delivery. And we've looked at customer-facing programs, customer deliveries, or customer projects, and we've also looked at internal programs thus far in this series. What I want to do today is go back to the customer facing activities. So I'm talking to all of you out there that have got portfolios of deliveries that have been sold by your sales team and have to be delivered to your customers. And really it's the impact of how you track those deliveries with your customers that I want to explore from a commercial perspective today. So the bit that I'm interested in looking at today is renewals, because for those of you that have annuity-based revenues, you're selling some form of subscription or service, the renewals become absolutely crucial. There's a real opportunity to have a commercial impact on those renewals through managing delivery better. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to go on to our PPM platform, which is called Perform, and I'm going to highlight the customer-facing projects. We'll look at a 12-month view of customer-facing projects, and I want to see milestones, customer-facing projects, and I also want to see purchase orders. So what I've got here, in fact, if I move on to the next month's report, I know we've got some rags in there, so that's good. So what I want to look at here is I've got here a very clear view of how much commercial cover I've got for this particular customer. This is a 3-month contract. I have a purchase order. I can see the value of the purchase order. I can also see the dates that it runs from. So I've got complete visibility of our commercial cover. Underneath that, I've got a bunch of commercial milestones that we will be needing to deliver or realize during the term of this purchase order. And they relate to deliverables. So I've got invoice 1, I've got invoice point 2, I've got invoice point 3. And there is a point about three or 4 weeks before we're due to conclude this purchase order that I want those renewal discussions to start. I want visibility of that as well. So as a manager, as someone who's running a business, I want to see when the renewal discussions need to start, so that when I go into my commercial meeting once a week with my team or once a month or whatever, I can say, Carphone Warehouse, I see we've got our current purchase order runs out in 3 weeks' time. What are you doing about kicking off that renewal? What's the current situation? Is it in hand? Are you talking to the customer? How long are you talking about the renewal for? How many licenses or logins or whatever it is that you're selling them is the customer talking about? But the point is, I've got to be more proactive and planned about the way that I approach renewals and less reactive and unplanned, and get to a point where we've got 2 days for the renewal, or even worse, we've run out, the purchase order has run out, and then we kick off the discussions around the extension or the next purchase order, because it puts you on the back foot and actually you become in a much weaker position. So commercially, there's real benefit in tracking renewals really carefully, and just make sure you do it in a format that you can see very easily and your executive team can see very easily, because the benefit to the business will be very significant. You will have less renewals that cancel, and you will have more renewals that have higher purchase orders next time around, because you've got time to talk it through and manage the process. So my conclusion here in this bar chat is, focus on renewals, be proactive and planned, and get ahead of the game, and it will reap commercial rewards. Good luck with it.
Thank you for coming to the bar chat today. It's been great to have you in the bar, and I hope you've enjoyed the topic we've been talking about. Now, if there's anything in this topic, if there's anything in this bar chat that's particularly resonated with you, or there's a challenge that you're facing with your portfolio or your program or your stakeholders or whatever it might be, then one of the things that I'm offering is a free private bar function. So you can either come into our very own bar and come and be a part of it, and I promise you there'll be a drink waiting here for you, or I'll come to you, or we'll have a phone call, and we can maybe kick the tires on over a bar chat on a challenge that you're facing internally with your program, portfolio, whatever. If you want to do that, please take me up on the offer. I don't expect anything in return, and I really genuinely don't. You're very welcome to just click the link in the post on LinkedIn. There's a link in there. Connect and register, and we will be in touch to sort a private bar function out. Come and see me in the bar.